Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today's message is going to be for our mid-March energies. It's March 13th and we are heading into the equinox, which happens on March 20th. And I wanted to come on and just pull some cards. So I have a deck here and I wanted to pull 5 main themes about what is coming through starting today and heading into that time period. So you may be following it and you may not be following it. So let me just share with you that we are in very intense energies, but the energies that we are in are actually here to really push you forward, to really push you to clear all of the wounds that you have been carrying for a long time. And it's also in the collective. So anything I discuss is collectively as well as personally. And it will affect each of us differently depending on our astrological charts, our sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and many other factors. Maybe the year that you are in, your personal year in numerology. There's so many factors, but generally speaking, we are clearing. It is time now. This has never happened before. According to all of the research that I have done in terms of planetary energy shifting the human collective consciousness, we are in a time where you are being encouraged to ascend. And maybe that's a word that's a little too spiritual or woo-woo for you. But what it really, on a basic general level, is saying, what are you ready to really clear? What in your ancestral lineage has been going on for far too many years that you see with your own 2 eyes and your 3rd eye, to the point that you are ready to clear it because you don't want it to go any further down the lineage? And that could be betrayal, that could be abandonment, that could be financial issues, that could be a mentality of lack, that could be limitation, that could be not taking risks. There are so many wounds as a society and as human beings that we carry. But remember that you are a spirit having a human experience. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius. A lot of shifts are happening in the energetic fields. You are energy. We are all energy. And it is time, and this is a 7-year universally, which really says it is time to embrace the fact that you're not just a physical being, but you are a spiritual being, and you have emotions and feelings, and you need to feel them. And you need to fully feel them to the best of your ability. And you need to realize where you have been lying to yourself or putting yourself in denial because you did not want to feel them. So maybe you distracted yourself from them. But do you understand that in order to be balanced, you have to feel your feelings? You have to not just be doing all that masculine energy, work, work, work. You have to take the time equally to do all of the feminine energies, all of the allowing yourself to receive rest, rejuvenation, love, and feeling. So with that, I'm going to pull the 5 cards and let's see what the main themes are for us coming in. Okay. So, let's see, because we have 5 cards and they are, I want to show them to you all. Let me just show them to you all and then we'll get into them. The first one is dark thoughts. Don't get nervous by this card. The second one is increase. The third one is behind a mask. The fourth one is a professional assistant. The fifth one is back and forth. So we're going to start here with the Dark Thoughts card. And if you really think about what you have been seeing going on in the collective and potentially in your own life, where have your thoughts been running the show? We are healing so many fears that we have. I know I am, and I know all of my clients are. It is a consistent theme for everyone that has come in since January. We are all having it's more prominent more than ever. All of those fears that you have, actually, we've been looking at it for 3 years. It's probably even further than that. But if you take 3 years ago, the fears that ruled the show, that's what dark thoughts are. It's low energies. It's all of the things that hold you back. And in a sense, our whole society has been run by dark thoughts. And how can we clear that? By realizing that we are protected always by our assistants. Now, this card looks like 2 humans, and potentially you do have assistants on the earth. But what I really want you to know about this card is that you have angelic support all around you all the time. Sorry, I just got a tickle. And so when something happens during a video or during a session, it always means something. So that was my throat chakra. And that is me speaking the truth, maybe on something that so many people don't believe or don't want to hear. So maybe in the past, I might have not said it, or someone that believes that there is angelic support all around you might not have said it. But one of the things about this year that is super important for you to really begin to do is step into your truth. Do not worry, dark thoughts, what anybody else thinks. Because if your truth is that you believe in a higher power and you believe in the spiritual support and the spirit guides and angels and archangels and guardian angels of divine heavenly white light that are supporting you, say it out loud. Why do we hold back? We have it all around us. Accept it. Receive it. Feminine energies, like we just discussed. Receiving. Receive the support. When you're having these moments of fear stepping in of anything that's going on in your life, call in your angels to help you to dissipate it, to help to calm, to help to ease whatever is going on up here. Actually, a lot of things that clients are coming in and asking me to do is help them to clear the mental block. Reiki can help that, but you have to do the work as well. And perhaps one of the things you can do is to create a God box. And anytime a dark, negative, fear, false thought comes in, write it down. Maybe there's a person in your life that causes you anguish. Write it down. And what you're doing when you write down whatever comes up is you're putting it in the box and saying, God, you handle it. I can't anymore. It's too much on me. I'm giving it to you. I'm putting it in the box. Please take care of it for me. And then let go and let God handle it for you. We're in this energy now of back and forth. And it is because a lot of people are teetering between believing the fact that you are more than a physical body. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And I know that if you're listening to this, you are believing in the magic of the truth of the fact that we are more than just a human being in a physical body. And you want to learn more. So you might be going back and forth because you're unsure if it's real. And you're not sure and clear if it's something you want to pursue or will it be received. But what I invite you to do is go back to the angels and say, you know what? I need some validation. Show me a sign. And maybe it's that you hear the same song over and over again on the radio, so the lyrics are speaking to you. Listen to them. Or maybe it's that you look at the clock and it's the same exact time every single time. That's an angel number. That's a message. Or it could be 1111. The angels are with you, and watch your thoughts. Or maybe it's 444, and that's that the ascended masters and the guardian angels are all around you. They are helping you. They are supporting you. And who are the ascended masters? An example is Jesus. He is the highest ascended master of forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? Or maybe it's the Blessed Mother or Mother Mary, however you see her, and she is the nurturing. Or maybe it is Saint Germain, and he is the archangel, the ascended master of the violet flame, which sits up here. And what it does is think about the thoughts in your head. Ask those thoughts to go into that violet flame, to transmute them so that the negativity of them leaves your aura and your body and goes up into God, and so that he can transmute them back in a positive way. Whatever it is for you, start to ask for validation if you find yourself back and forth. Another thing about the back and forth card is you might be back and forth in 3D and 5D living. And that is essentially 3D living here on earth, believing there is only earth, believing there is no spiritual help around us, being in the mundane of 3D. I need a job, I need this, I need that, I have to do this, I have to do that, and not taking the time. Do you see how I'm talking? It's like, You don't want to do that. You want to come back to being the spiritual being, having the human experience, and realizing and receiving that you have permission. Don't feel guilty to rest, to rejuvenate, to take the time to quiet your mind, to take the time to be in a sanctuary, even if it's of solitude, to give yourself more self-care and more self-love. Because in doing all of that, what you reveal to yourself is the masks that you have been wearing throughout your whole life. It is time to take them off. And I know that you're seeing in the collective that the masks are coming off and the truths are being revealed. And we thought that we were being protected by another form of government or another community or society. But guess what? You are there for you. And you have the ability to stand in your power and be sovereign. And if you feel you need support, you know who really wants to support you? The angels, God, the ascended masters, the guardian angels. They really have your back. They really want to help you and support you. Start to believe it. And finally, in doing all of this, you know what happens? You have an increase. But an increase of what? An increase of your energetic field. An increase of energy. You are ascending when you do this work. You are ascending to higher realms. You are letting go of the fears and the limiting beliefs and all of the things that have been holding you back thus far. They weren't serving you, were they? Think about it. They really were just holding you in a lock position, or they had you on a seesaw going back and forth. Start believing in the fact, starting today, March 13th, 2020, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And you are supported, and you are loved, and you are protected, and you are enough. You are loved. You are cared for. You are supported. I hope that you receive something in this message today. I hope that you understand that in this year, in this month, things are changing, energetically speaking, and you will see it happening on the earth. Do your work, and your work is to take better care of you, tapping into the spiritual, tapping into the feelings and emotions, tapping into all of the parts of you. Take off that mask, because they all make you who you are. They make you whole. Stop just showing up and being the good, the way you're supposed to be. Be all of who you are. Embrace all of who you are, because no matter what, all of who you are is loved and supported by the angels. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.